Hello, and welcome back to the UKDML Week 2. Um, Today we have the Krakens versus the Paragons, and being hosted by myself today, so solo stream, Toxic Dreams. So you'll have to bear with me if there's any awkward pauses. But we're about to get into draft in just a second. Sorting some stuff out. Cool. And here we go. Into the first draft. Paragons versus the Krakens. With the Krakens banning out first. See who their first ban's going to be. It's going to be a Jinx ban, so it's going to be targeted to the ADC on the Paragon side, the Ginger Man, into a Nunu ban. So far, fairly targeted bans at main champions. Into a Janna ban, and then Bessa ban. Fairly good bans overall. And Bessa's really good. I think she's strong at the moment. Into a Z ban. A bit peculiar. I think they might be a little bit scared of a role swap on the Paragon side. Into the Paragon's last ban for the round. Yeah, I'm aware. Hopefully it should be changed soon. Into a Nocturne ban. Probably, I think they were discussing this is either going to be a pick or ban for the Nocturne. It's just got great cross-map potential, counter ganks with his ult, even hiding, doing objectives, starting objectives. With Maokai first pick, could be a flex pick with the uh, top and jungle, maybe even support actually. See who the RAF pick into this. Probably going to want to be looking at something fairly anti-tank. Into an Amumu pick. That's not too bad, I guess. Amumu does do a lot of burns, max health burns. Really good engages and fight setups. Just has to find the right target. So Leona, very CC heavy on the RAF side so far. Uh, Showing their Leona pick early. I think it's a counter pick to the Kraken side here. Stop Vortexy from playing Leona. To Varus. Again, it's quite good CC setup actually, especially if it spreads to the enemy team. Varus is a pretty deadly ADC actually. Lots of poke. He can obliterate tanks too actually, depending on what build he goes. Full AP, poke, lethality, or just true ADC. Into a Poppy pick. Now I think there's probably going to be a support pick there with a Poppy. See who the RAF picks into this. Probably going to pick their ADC most likely. Yeah, into a Kai'Sa. Leona and Amumu work really well with Kai'Sa. Both have really long engages. Kai'Sa can ult into their whatever they've just chucked their CC down on. Interesting. Zoe ban. Who are the Krakens going to ban this time? Probably looking at trying to get away from all this CC for their next few picks on the Krakens. But into a Mundo ban. Stops any more tankiness going on to the Paragon side. Allows the Amumu to build a little bit more flexibly. To a Hui ban. Hui's really, really good. Lots of damage. Quite good CC to be fair. Especially in those choke points where I think the Krakens would have excelled. Trying to fight in as many choke points as they can just before Baron. Fighting in the jungle. Paragon's going to be able to get the last pick here. Maybe save it for their top laner. We still do have mid and top open, so we have to see who they pick into it. Looking for the mid counter pick here. Picking Sion first, unless it's going to be a Sion mid. Could be a flex. Hopefully the RAF have enough damage. They've gone very tank heavy at the moment. Great front to back. If Leona goes in though, it's going to leave Kai'Sa to try and self-peel with her ult and ease. So Mordekaiser pick. I think that's pretty good. If you can get the Amumu before he gets his ult down, I think that's huge. To a brand pick. It's probably jungle actually. Mordekaiser top. Oh, actually. Brand mid. Maokai jungle. Mordekaiser top. Paragons with their final pick. To a Smolder. Playing for the late game here, I think, on the Paragon side. About to get into draft pick on the client, and then we have to wait for another stream delay. Quite interested to see how this game goes. Both team comps are quite scary late game. Brand will put out so much damage if he's able to scale hard, and same with the Varus. And then they have to deal with the Maokai and the Poppy if they both go tank. A game with the Paragons too, they also got a really scary late game with Smolder Scion. Um, there's a lot of potential for backline access, I think. On the Paragon side, they have two ADCs in their team who are going to be able to output a lot of damage in the correct positions. And then the support just has to pick and choose who they're going to peel. Have to see how these games go. Previously, the Paragons have played the Navy, and they did win 2-0. However, they were both very close games, especially the first game. It was a 40-minute banger, and the Navy just missing out on being able to clutch that victory. Same with the last game too. The Paragons drafted such a strong scaling team with a lot of wave clear. So when it did come down to the final wire and the Paragons were just shelling in base, just taking all the farm, getting so much gold and XP from all the waves coming in. It was pretty much just a do or die moment. Either team, whoever died, won the game, lost the game. And unfortunately for the Krakens, it was the Paragons that won the fight, the final fight. It's got 2 minutes on the delay, and then we'll be into game. Oh. Any thoughts from anyone else on how these games are going to go about the team comps? Bit of a solo cast for me, so I'm going to struggle to keep talking for hopefully not 3 games, but we'll see. Hmm. Looking at it though, the Krakens have such a good engage. I mean, so do the Paragons, but they've got Maokai ult into a Varus ult, and then hopefully Mordekaiser can steal someone into the Shadow Realm. And then they've got Brand, who's just going to be able to output so much damage onto their team. I mean, they've got two extremely squishy carries with Kai'Sa and Smolder, but they should be relatively safe for the Smolder. Kai'Sa's going to be quite short range unless she's going to go AP possibly. But looking at it from both sides, I think they've drafted really well into this. I don't know which team I'd prefer. I do like the Krakens. I do like the Krakens draft. We're in. About to get into game once it's loaded. Here we are. It's a game one. Both teams going to a nice little safe 5-man stack. Or, actually, maybe see a late engage here. Maokai just trying to possibly get some vision down on the Raptors, just to try and spot where their jungler's going to start. Really nice to know for ward timings and going to that first scuttle. Paragons don't want to fall for the same trick they fell for last time, of walking blind into a bush. A nasty little Poppy sat there with Electrocute. Nice bit of early poke on that Poppy there. Gingerman taking a rough trade there, trying to get as much CS as he can, but is getting outranged by the Varus. One thing we are going to have to try and keep track of is the Smolder's stacks. That's going to be huge for their gameplay. Nice pull from the Mordekaiser there. But this Smolder is really struggling in lane at the moment against the Pokey brand. Nice bit of early vision from the Paragons. Gonna spot that Maokai when he rotates to the first scuttle. Could possibly see a fight at 3 minutes 30 when both junglers are ready to take the scuttle crab. But we do have very deep vision on the blue side for against the Amumu, so they do know that he's there. Need to be ready. Maokai's moving first for this scuttle, skipping his Krugs, but we do have Maokai walking into the enemy team. Is he going to take the blast cone over? He's going to chuck a sapling down. Oh, it's a lot of damage on the Amumu. Is he going to be able to make it out of this? 2 flashes blown, 1 to the Poppy. Poppy's going to go in. She's in a bit of a sticky situation here. She has overextended quite largely. First blood does go to Amumu. Little bit of an overstep from the Poppy there, I think. The team wasn't really there to follow up with it. They do get the blue buff, and I think they should have probably just been happy with that and left. Ooh, nice little engage. W on the Kaiser. Oh, really getting chunked by this Varus right now. Getting his free pop from his passive. Paragons just really are not looking healthy right now. Oh, is Chris going to die here? I think he is. That's going to be Chris dead in mid lane. Gets caught by the brand Q, gets him stunned after he puts his passive on him. Only 1-1 to both sides. 2 more kills on either side, and they've got feats of warfare. Oh, Amumu's going to get caught here by the Poppy. Just going to do a little bit of poke and walk away. Do have first Drake up. So probably both teams, yeah. We've got red side with a bit of a late recall. But the Kaiser is going to be able to get a item, bigger item value from her back. Yeah, that's going to allow the Krakens to put a slow push on into bot lane. So Kaiser's going to have to choose whether she wants CS or is she going to fight at the Drake. Could look up. Oh, nice little flash. Cleanse going out on the Varus. Oh, the Poppy knocks away the Amumu. Very nice. Well played by the Krakens there. Varus is going to have to burn all of his sums though to survive. Still looking pretty healthy though. Neither team really looking to start an objective at the moment. Maokai taking Amumu's camps at the moment. Well played since he saw the Amumu down bot side ganking. Oh, Maokai with the ult coming onto the small. He still gets caught by that ultimate. Oh, can he pick him up though? Oh, he does get him. Well played by Chris. Manages to secure the kill. Maokai do take in a couple tower shots there, aiding the kill to Smolder. That's going to be 2-2 though. One more kill on either side and that's going to be feats of warfare. We are seeing a rotation from Poppy up to the Grubs, which isn't a bad rotation. I'm going to trade Grubs for Drake here. Chemtech Drake. Remember pinging, he doesn't have smite for another 12 seconds, but I don't think there's going to be a problem. No one's contesting. Does manage to smite it anyway. Fairly even all across the board on CS2. 67, 63 in bot lane. I mean, they've got a 15 CS lead, but we do have this huge wave walking into Sion's tower at the moment. And even again in mid lane, the amount of poke that Brand's been putting out on Smolder, fairly good job for the Smolder to keep up with him. Nice empowered Q by the Sion there. Got to chunk him for quite a lot. Pretty much goes straight through that shield. Ooh. Oh, plate does go down, so that's going to be missed gold. 125 gold gone. Oh, another powered Q by the Sion. Not going to be able to get much from it. still have one kill left on the feats of warfare. Poppy just sitting in mid, waiting to see if there's an opportunity for her to gank. Oh, ult goes out onto the Scion by the Mordekaiser. He's now in the Shadow Realm. Not in range of tower either. Does manage to escape. Has to flash though to get out. That's going to be TP and ultimate used by the Mordekaiser there. He still has his flash up. I have noticed that the blue side are in the jungle at the moment. I think the blue side has noticed though. But the... Oh! Oh, they're not going to be able to take him down. Oh, one more auto. Oh! Oh no! Oh, the ult does go down onto the by the Amumu. It's going to stun all three of them. Smolder's just going to be able to self-peel him away from the Maokai. And it's going to be 2 kills to the Paragons there. But oh! He flashed in the wrong direction. Gets caught by the Leona. Are they going to... Yes, they are going to follow up. But the kill is going to go down to the brand on the Leona. Krakens picking up the feats of warfare there. It's going to put them one step closer to getting upgraded boots. Oh, Q gets cancelled by Mordekaiser pull. It's back up again though. Fortunately, not an isolated Q by the Mordekaiser just then. Bit of a rotation. The Paragons aren't going to lose a plate. Scion does ult back up into the top side there. Oh, nice empowered Q. He's going to be able to get his explosion off on him. He is. Scion's at a nice healthy 3.1k health. Mordekaiser just barely under 2k. See that scaling coming from Scion's passive coming in. It's going to be a huge threat for the late game. However, the amount of burns that the Krakens have on their team shouldn't be too much of a problem. Second Drake is up. Scion's going to get ulted by Mordekaiser here. I don't think he's in too much danger here. Probably just going to be able... He's not... He's getting slowed by Realise so much right now. He's just going to go for the wave. He's realised, oh, I'm screwed here, so I'm just going to go for the wave now. He is going to get killed by the Mordekaiser. But he's still going to get the full wave. Might... Oh. Drake goes down to the Krakens there. That's going to be two objectives to the Krakens. One more objective, and then we've got the upgraded boots. Oh, Kaiser ult gets cancelled by the Poppy. Poppy does still go down to her. Top tower really not looking healthy at the moment. Let's check how many stacks Smolder's on. 127. So he's 100 stacks away from getting his upgraded passive again. Navy probably trying to siege this top tower to get, so they don't have to worry about getting all the objectives. Realise also on the Brand, ult goes out by both of them. Brand seems to be in the harder situation. Oh, not quite able to find the kill. He does have to use flash. Maokai's going to flash onto the Smolder. Smolder's going to run away, try and get away from his ult. Isn't going to be able to survive long enough for a Mumu to stop anything. Fairly even game so far. Even on gold, 500 down on the Krakens. They do have 2 objectives under their belt. One of them being Grubs, which is going to allow them to probably get that top tower. Ooh. Mumu coming up behind. Oh, nice flash from the Varus. Going to evade that. Oh, Poppy. Poppy all just going in between them all. They're going to be able to find the Varus there. They're not going to lose any more. No, but we do have a TP coming in from Mordekaiser behind them. And Mumu going back in on the Poppy. Oh! Nice! Isolated Q from the Kaiser. Is going to be able to take down the Poppy. They do have a oh! Mordecai isn't going to be able to kill. It's going to be very low for the Kaiser to be able to pick up here. Nice. And they're going to get first tower. Does mean they're going to have to play around the next couple objectives. Yeah, tier 1 tower again to the Paragons there. Oh, ice ult cancelled by the Maokai there. It's going to stop Sion from getting away. Going to leave the kill for the Varus. Mumu is there, but I don't think there's much they're going to be able to do. Both ADCs on either team swapping to top. Brand just missing out on his Q. The Poppy does find the knock into the wall. Not going to do much further from it though. Really nice poke coming out from the Smolder. I'm not even sure if that was in range. Smolder 50 stacks away from getting his upgraded passive, which is when he's going to turn into a true threat. Both sides prepping for this next Drake. The Krakens are really going to want this next Drake for their upgraded boots. Oh! Smolder going to be able to pick up this kill on the mid lane. No. We've got a big fight coming up. Gingerman's in a really sticky situation here. He does have to ult, but doesn't manage to get away. This... Oh, Mordekaiser is just putting out so much damage and just slowing the entire team. Blue team are going to be able to secure that Drake, whilst the rest of the team push away the Paragons there. It's going to give them their upgraded boots. Have a look at the gold here. Fairly even. Top lane's 1,100 gold ahead. Mid lane fairly even. Jungle fairly even. Oh. 1,000 gold ahead on the nearly 1,000 gold on support. 200 gold ahead, 100 gold ahead for the ADCs there, Paragons. $35k to $34k. So in total, the Navy are ahead. Atakan has spawned. They don't know that the Poppy's there. She's going to knock her into the wall. Not quite able to find the E on the Leona there. Zion doesn't currently have TP up, so they don't have the best engage onto Atakan here, which is still sitting up. No team's looking to take it yet. Rift Herald is going to be dropped mid to try and crack that middle tower. They're probably going to do it from this. There's huge amounts of stacks going to the smolder there, though. Nearly makes you want to crash it again, just so you can get some more stacks. But, it's only going to be 10 away from his next upgrade. Probably didn't want to use that Rift Herald whilst the smolder was there. Do have the enemy jungler clearing vision on the Atakan right now, setting up. Support and ADC walking up. We do have jungle and support walking through top lane to get there. Sion still split pushing bot, but does now have TP up. Kaiser getting an evolve off. Maybe not the best time. Oh, Mumu's going to go down so low. Bit overextended. The rest of the team wasn't there to follow up with him. Oh, the Leona buffering the Poppy ult there with her E. The Atakan does go to the Krakens there. Are they going to be able to find much more from this? Cleanse coming out from the Kaiser. Gets an isolated Q, but we do have Smolder fighting for his life, trying to get away from this Mordekaiser in the Death Realm. Does get taken down. Kaiser now left to herself to defend against the Maokai Poppy. Oh, Sion gets his Q cancelled. He's now in a 1v3. Probably just going to try and get as many stacks as he can, really. But he's going to go down. That's going to be huge for the Krakens. "25 minutes into the game now. Krakens are starting to pick up a bit more of a lead with 3k gold, nearly 4k ahead. We do have Drake up. The team are slowly walking down. Sion's yet to spawn again. He's just up now. Gonna be a little bit late. Mordekaiser's there. Not able to find the pull on the Amumu. Might be able to catch this Smolder out. He's gonna get spotted though. Probably put some pressure on this bot tower just to divert some of the Paragons. Smolder now though, with his upgraded passive, is going to start doing true damage burn to wreck the whole team. Krakens side being Engage being a fairly compact team. Maokai ult coming down, Brand ult going out. The smite does go to the Maokai there. Got a huge fight going off. Mordekaiser takes down the Kaiser. Oh, and it's just going to be a clean sweep for the Krakens there. Oh, that's going to be barren to the Krakens too. Yeah. All of them going to get a reset off, get their items. Possibly think of just sending all of them mid, really. They do have a wave pushing top. Free mid against the solo Kaiser. Leona's just getting there now. He's going to get spotted on that ward though. Sion also on top of a ward. Paragons here just being bullied outside of their own jungle. They're going to be able to take their mid tower here though. No one's really there to defend. Wasting quite a bit of time in top lane here. Probably going to be looking for a dive. They're going to be able to probably find the Smolder here. They are going to get locked down here. Smolder throws out his R to try and do some healing on himself. But the Paragons are inside of the Navy's base right now. Varus is there to try and defend. I think if the Paragons don't recall here, then they're going to lose their entire base. Oh! Cleanse coming out from the Varus there, very nice. Against the Mumu engage. And then Vortex is just going to try and stop them at all costs from getting back to base. Wait, have a look. Both towers are gone in the Nexus. Navy are just going to clean this game up. Yeah, there it is. Well played to the Navy there. Able to hold on to that lead and just abuse it as much as they can. Well played. What have I got to say about that game? I think it was really well played. Both teams held on quite well. They did really well. The Paragons losing a few early objectives, and then they did lose the upgraded boots halfway through the game. I think the Navy they were able to pull off their team fights a lot better than the Paragons in those fights. I just don't think the Paragons were able to get to that scaling point that they were hoping for. MVP for that game though, I'd probably have to say the Maokai. He had great ult engages, setups. Really useful that game. Mordekaiser was really strong, getting right into the middle of those fights and slowing the entire enemy team down with his Realis, taking out key champions from the fights with his ult too. But I think it has to go to the Maokai. As for an ace, I think it's probably going to go to the Kaiser. Yeah, I think it's got to go to the Kaiser. It was a very rough game for them all to play, but I think she played really well. She did the best of what she could make out of any of the fights that she was in. She got caught in some of them right in the middle, wasn't able to quite escape with her ults, especially with that Mordekaiser right on top of her, slowing her down. But yeah, well played to both teams there. Uh, I'm gonna grab a drink, so I'll give you about 5 minutes. Oh, and I've been muted the entire time. Sorry about that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, well, you didn't hear anything I've just said, so that's unfortunate. I was just saying about Nocturne being a bit of a scary pick. It was either going to be pick or ban on the Paragon side. Both junglers, I think, play him quite a lot. I think he's a scary jungler, especially as an ADC. And then Paragon side, we've got the classic Xayah Rakan bot lane duo into a Yunara and Lulu. Yunara just receiving a pretty heavy buff, which had a little bit of a bugged interaction with Kraken Slayer and Runans. Getting a lot of Kraken Slayer procs, which is nice and lovely, but they have removed it, unfortunately. Still played quite a lot and has a terrible win rate, but I think she's still a pretty decent champion. She's almost like Kai'Sa, very similar kit, um, almost similar playstyle. But we have a Pantheon now. It could be a flex pick. I presume it's probably going to be a jungle pick here, though. Um, Flex for a, well, jungle top or mid, really. Um, Almost like Nocturne with the half cross map globals. Uh, Great for counter ganks. Has a lot of good CC and just outputs a lot of damage. Um, but again, another Zoe ban on the Paragon side into a Talon ban on the Krakens. Ooh, cheeky little Trundle ban, possibly? Possibly? It does get locked in, the Trundle ban. Kraken's final ban. Choices, oh choices. Who are the Krakens going to ban? Into a Yasuo ban. Interesting. Ooh. Two like a Cho'Gath. Another scaling top lane. Like the Scion. But does become a huge menace uh, late game. Can output a huge amount of damage too, which is just classic tank behavior. Unkillable and does a lot of damage. To the Ornn. I'm not too sure how lane matchups go in the top lane. Ornn versus Cho'Gath. We are yet to see the. Oh, Chris is not going to be happy against the Ari. We are yet to see the Chris Swain masterclass. Final pick into a Mel. Hmm. Interesting comps. Uh, Nocturne, Yunara, Lulu, Ornn, Ari for the Krakens. Zyra, Rakan, Pantheon, Cho'Gath, Mel for the Paragons. A lot of dive potential for the Krakens, really. Nocturne, Ari. Leave Ornn and Yunara to just try and peel away, kick away at the Pantheon and Cho'Gath. Might see some cheeky little engages from the Rakan. We'll have to see. I think I'm leaning again a little bit more towards the Kraken's team comp here. I do like it. I also do like the Paragons though. Mel has good opportunities to reflect the Ornn ult. RE, REE. Probably going to save it for the Ornn ult though. I don't think she's going to get the best utility out of it though. Let's see what happens. I'm going to wait for the lovely old spectator delay. So we should be in game in about 3 minutes or so. Now I believe it's the Banana Brigade versus the Real Humans super team at the moment. Be quite interested to see how that goes. Superhumans, Real Humans, still undefeated as far as I'm aware. I think this is their first game in the new split, so be interesting to see what they do and what they pull out. Banana Brigade being a new team to Div 1. Did beat the Paragons last week. 2-1, I believe. Yeah, it was 2-1. Really good games. I didn't actually catch the... I did not catch what it was that was playing in the week 1-2. I believe it was the Krakens versus UVG. Let me just check. Yes, it was the Krakens versus the UVG. Krakens winning 2-0. So Krakens are off to a good start this split. Still technically undefeated. It's all due to change, possibly. If the Paragons can pull something out the bag this game. Ten seconds out before we get into game. I don't think neither team have a brilliant engage. Level 1, so we might just see a safe 5 point. I mean, we could see the Paragons going for a level 1. It wouldn't be the most ideal start for either team. There we are game 2. Cool. Navy going for a bush cheese. Maybe hoping for the Paragons to go for an invade. However, they are on opposite sides of the map. As they walk away from each other. Very sad to see. Ooh, is the Nocturne going to get spotted here? They're going to spot the Paragons though. Nocturne is caught. They don't know he's there though, so we're just going to get a recall off. Oh. No? We could see a horrible smite coming out from the Nocturne. Steal the red buff. But it's going to go for the Raptors instead. He's not going to get spotted either, so they don't actually know he's there. Oh, and he's got his level 2. Oh no. Oh! And he loses his red! Oh, it is a sad time. Oh, and he flashes in the wrong direction! No! Oh, oh, it's so sad to see. He does get his red buff though. Josh Bush looking hurt already in the bot lane. Nice. Nice route by the Xayah there. Oh, knock up just missed. Halo Blades, Cho'Gath going in. Oh, Josh Bosch's CS just not looking brilliant at the moment. Spending most of his time underneath tower here. Able to pick up what he can. Root just missing out on the Xayah E there. Oh, they're going to be able to find the... Nice. They're going to find... the Ornn there. Forgot his name. But the Nocturne is going to be stealing his camp again. He's going to get found. Fear coming out. It's going to get rooted by the Mel. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Very questionable flash. I like it. I like the commitment. But he's not able to find anything from it, unfortunately. RAF with a really strong lead at the moment. 2-0. One more kill from Feats of Warfare. Up a K gold already. Texie coming into mid, trying to get a little bit poked down onto the Mel. Not really able to do much, and does take the worst off trade there. Cho'Gath just being bullied by the Ornn right now. Oh, whoa, what? Interesting. Interesting route there by the Xayah. Not actually sure how that happened. Knock up by Ornn, just missing, unfortunately, on the wall. First Drake is going to go to the Paragons. Krakens don't really have much in terms of being able to prevent it. It's going to be a really quick Drake too. Yeah, that's going to be first Drake to the Paragons. Trying to set up that freeze. Oh, oh, Mel, oh, Ari, R over the wall. It's taken a lot of pressure away from the Paragons being able to take grubs here. Pantheon's red going down again to the Nocturne. Nearly half of Nocturne CS right now. Not really a lot you can do about it. Oh, nice engage. Nice knock up from the Rakan. Oh, we got pause. Fairly even game so far. The Krakens have been able to pull back a little bit of that gold advantage that the Paragons had, bringing it to just under, probably just under 200 gold. Do have grubs up in 30 seconds, which would be a nice little addition to the Paragons' currently one advantage for the monster slaying quest. Paragons also only being 1 kill away from getting feats of warfare. But if we have a look at the CS difference at the moment, fairly even in top lane. 4 CS up on the Cho'Gath, and then yeah, it's nearly 30 CS up on the Nocturne there with the amount of invading he's been doing. Game fairly even for the mid lane. Slight lead for the ADCs. And then supports are support. If we have a look at the gold advantage here, 2 kills being on the Pantheon, the CS difference isn't too much of a bother for him. He does have 2,700 on the Nocturne and 2,500 for the Pantheon. 300 gold lead for the Ari, picking up that kill on the Mel just now. 300 gold lead too for the Xayah. And then about 500 gold for supports. We are back in, although we're going to have to wait for another pause. in just a second. But if we have a look at the map here, we do have Nocturne going for a base. He does have 1,200 gold, so it is a well-needed base. Ooh, backs are cancelled in the bot lane. Not ideal, but they're going to continue with the backs. Probably going to lose a cannon wave here. Grub's up in 15 seconds. They're looking for the rotation. They're sending top bot and bot top, just to put that extra bit of pressure on for the grubs to secure them. Whereas we might only see, well, Yunara might be kept in lane by the Cho'Gath if he annoys her enough. TP coming in from the Ahri, back into mid lane. Ooh, nice reflect from the Mel there. Is able to get the Nocturne Q away. Flash and heal coming out from the Lulu there. Ult coming in from Ornn. Does hit the Pantheon. He is really low. Pantheon might be able to survive this if he walks back a little bit. Nocturne's going to have to flash away. Lulu's still there. Ornn's still in the middle of the fight. Is he going to be able to take down the... Oh, Pantheon's still alive. Zaya's still going in. Does pick up the kill on the Ornn. Rakan's still going in too. Nice. Ooh. Rakan in a questionable position right now. Oh, is he going to get away? Oh, the last auto attack from the Ahri. They do secure one of the grubs. Flash E coming in from the Ahri to kill the Zaya too. I think if he had just left his support in the dust, then he might have been able to actually survive that. Next team fight we could be looking at Cloud Drake, which is in a minute 20, as Zaya is letting his team know. Seem to be sticking with the current situation with Cho'Gath being in top. Nice ult coming in from Pantheon. Isn't going to be able to find anyone. Nice sidestep from Yunara there. Oh, flash coming out from the Pantheon. Isn't able to find anything. Knock up on the Yunara. Is she going to get rooted by that? No, just misses. Flash coming out from the Yunara too. Flash on jungle for a ADC flash. I think it's pretty good. Oh, and I think she used Ghost there too to get away. Seen it's just been put on cooldown. Might be able to catch the Lulu out here. Nocturne is going to take the Scuttle Crab. Drake up in 5 seconds. Control ward going down in the pit. They're going to start in. They're probably going to pull it. Yeah. Blast Cone going out. He's going to be able to spot the whole team. Cho'Gath is a little bit late to walking into this fight. Nice knock up on the Ahri there. Isn't able to find much from it. Wild Mana is going to go down. Nice ult from the Zaya with the roots. They're going to take down the Nocturne and the Ahri. Ult coming out from Mel, but Cho'Gath's going to eat her. Yunara's going to get knocked up in the back. Oh, it's a clean sweep by the RAF there. Nice. Well played by both teams. Really well played by the RAF there. Able to control that team fight. Zaya was able to self-peel and get away from that Ornn that was right on top of her, and then root pretty much the entire team there. Really well. I think the RAF played that exactly how they wanted to. Both supports walking down into their bot lane. Rakan is going to get auto-attacked a few times, but is just going to dive out of the way. He's going to keep himself safe. But we could see a potential dive here with Nocturne walking down. He doesn't have ult up just quite yet. Lulu's going to have to flash to get out of that. Nocturne is there to protect the Lulu. Nice engage coming out by the Rakan there to get onto the Yanara. Zaya's going to be able to find her with her ult. Are they going to be able to take down the Nocturne of the tower though? The root does come out. We have TP coming in from Ornn. Oh no, sorry, Ori. The whole team is in the bot lane right now. I'm not going to be able to find much from it. There's two TPs being used from either side. And that is going to be first tower to the RAF side there. Time to hydrate, as Shula says. Yeah, we do have the RAF now with upgraded boots. Zaya is yet to purchase hers, so she is missing out on a bit of extra attack speed. Could be looking at another potential fight here for the Rift Herald. Mel is going to be pressuring top here, whilst the rest of the team are going to take the Rift Herald. Jacob was available to eat the Rift Herald there, but the Pantheon does smite it. There's not really much on the map. They do have the Drake coming up again. Kraken's a little bit late to this objective. Nocturne's not quite there yet. He does have ult though, so if they Krakens do decide to engage, Nocturne can get there. Mel is also very late to this. Is she going to be able to get there in time to assist with the team fight? Ult coming about by the Nocturne and the Ornn. They're going to knock up the entire team. Red team do take the Drake though. Nice redemption coming out from the Rakan there. Huge CC by the Xayah. Just going to leave the... Oh! Oh! Chris is just... Oh! Chris, the one-man army. Trying to take down as many as he can. Does pop the ult. Does get a kill. And then does execute the Ornn with her passive stacks. It's not a terrible trade, I think. It does put the RAF on soul point, with it being a mountain soul. Yeah, mountain soul. Then it's going to be pretty huge for the rest of the team. All coming in from the Pantheon. Going to try and pick up any of these. Not quite able to catch up to them. Mel's inbound though. It's going to root the Nocturne here. Oh, nice knock up coming in from the Rakan there. Really well played. Rest of the team just going to be pressuring on all the lanes. Rift Herald is dropped into the bot lane here, but it is going to get taken down. They probably are going to take this bot tier 2 with the wave that they've currently got. Yeah. Is Cho'Gath going to be able to get this top tier 2? Tier 1, sorry? No. Mel looking to get this Nocturne to stake his Raptor though. Little bit of payback for earlier. Ornn TPing to save himself back into his base. I do like that. Nice, lovely. Oh, Atakan's up and the RAF are not there. Not a great position to be in. The jungler's just flashed out. Krakens aren't looking to start this though. They do have the numbers advantage. Pantheon doesn't have ult up yet either. Oh, Ari Charm just missing with her ult. Ooh, all coming down from the Nocturne onto the Xayah. She's going to get feared in the opposite direction. She's going to flash backwards. She's going to get a root off. She is. She's going to do huge damage to the Nocturne. We do have Mel and Rakan in the backline though. Nara's going to go down to the Pantheon here, and then it's just going to be the last two of these. Nice ult from the Pantheon into the alcove, and that's going to be a free Atakan for the Paragons here. Ornn going to be in mid lane trying to get what he can from this. Xayah there to stop him. Not able to get that tier 1 unfortunately. It being 500 gold bounty on it, it's going to be huge if they can get a tower anywhere. The RAF at 41,000 gold and the Royal Navy at 35,000. The big question is, are the Royal Navy going to be able to turtle just as well as the RAF can. Maybe hold out for the RAF to overstep. This is going to be sole point for them. Mel not able to find a route. He's going to do a lot of damage. They're just going to let the RAF take. Oh, Zaya's going to have to... Mel's going to have to flash out of that. Doesn't get any reflect with a W. Is going to ult and kill the Nocturne. Pantheon's going to kill the Ornn and the Yonara. It's left to the Lulu and Ahri at the moment. She is going to have to flash for the escape. Mel TPing into the bot lane to push into the bot tier 3. Cheeky little taunt by the Zaya there. Tier 3 does go down. Are they going to take the inhibitor? Yep. It's going to be an inhibitor down. It could be a double-edged sword here. It's going to mean that the waves are always pushing into bot side, giving the Krakens pretty much free CS. Which would be rather lovely for the Yonara, who is 2 levels down on Zaya at the moment. Yeah, I have let one of the stream guys know it needs to be changed, but I can't change it myself. Krakens at the moment just walking around trying to pick up whatever they can. Which is going to be the Scuttle. We do have Baron in 15 seconds. I think this is either going to be a do or die moment. We do have Ornn in bot side though. Probably going to be able to pick up this tower in bot. After the next wave gets there. But is it going to be too late? He might have to TP into this team fight that's probably going to occur. And here comes the TP. Mel's going to get caught by a knock-up and feared by the Nocturne. But Cho'Gath's going to eat the Ahri there and knock up the Ornn, stop him from repelling his ult back into the team. Really well played by the RAF there. Oh, flash engage going on to the Rakan, just missing. Flash coming out from the Pantheon. They aren't going to be able to find the Ornn here. Do take him down though under tower. I think that's going to be game. Really well played by the RAF there. Really able to utilise the lead that they just had in that game. And that's going to be it. That is going to be game 2 to the Paragons, making it 1-1. Great couple of games actually. Both teams really just showing dominant pressure when they're ahead. Especially in this game with the Paragons. 9 to 25 kills, 12k gold lead. Really well played. MVP for the game, however, I've got to say, I think it's got to be the Mel. I think that that cheeky little 1v4, being able to pick up the 2 kills by herself after the team fight had ended, Was I think pretty good to be fair. So I've got to give it to Mel there. I think the rest of the team played really well. Pantheon had some really good engages. Cho'Gath was able to hold himself in top lane. Xayah had some really good ults into some good routes onto the teams in those team fights. Um, as for an ace, I'd probably have to give it to the Ari. I think she played really well. She got some nice little some kills, joined some of those team fights, some really like critical kills. Uh, I think both teams played really well though. GG to both. And we'll see if the teams are ready for the next round. Cool. So the Navy have opted to swap for red this game. Just about there, sorting themselves out on the client in order. There we go. Cool. Going to a little break. Cool. And that is going to be us into the next games. Sort this out. There we go. Cool. Now, are we going to be seeing the same bands that we have seen for the last two games? There goes the Nunu. There goes the Z. Ooh. Who are they going to ban? Yep. Ooh, a Jarvan ban. So stuck with the same bands apart from the Jarvan. And then we've got the classic Zed and Janna ban. Into a Tristana ban. See with the Paragons first pick here. They don't have the counter pick for the last pick. Could potentially see an ADC first pick here. Yeah, into the Jinx first pick. I think maybe the Krakens are expecting this, so they might play around a comp that isn't really designed for Jinx to play into. They have left it open after keeping it banned throughout the series. To a Vi pick. I do like a Vi pick. Great engage setup. Directly onto the backline access. With a Karma. Probably a Karma support, most likely. See the RAF picks here. Probably could see a jungle pick, maybe even a support pick too. Zyra pick, probably well, it's flex jungle and support. We'll see who the third pick for the Paragons is. Tom Kench. Now, is that going to be a top or support? Or is it going to be Zyra support, Tom top? I have a feeling it is Zyra jungle though. Into the Lux pick. Did see that banned last game, so it might be a comfort pick here. Shen pick. Got the Senna and the Mundo ban at the moment. Again, two top lane orientated bans there. Into a Trundle ban 2 by the Paragons. Again, the Krakens do have their counter pick here, so we'll see who they leave it for. They still have the ADC to pick, which is going to be picked now, so I presume it's going to be top left to pick. The Paragons now have their decision on their mid lane and top lane, which have left last for both games. So far, a fairly squishy team, to be fair. Going into a Swain pick, okay. Lux doesn't have the best of mobility, so it's quite good, I think. Into a top lane pick for the Paragons now. Volibear. It could be Jinx Zyra, Tarm top, Volibear jungle. What are the Krakens going to pick? Yorick. Interesting. Very interesting. And for game 3, we do have a special guest. Who's just got out of his game. So, try to get him in now. Cool. So we do have our special guest, Jay.
Hello.
How are you? You've just got out your
Oh, I just got rolled, man.
against real humans. How did it go? Apart from being rolled?
Rough, rough games for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, other than the elo gap, I think they just played very like much better on team fights and objectives. So
Yeah, they get quite a lot of practice in together, I think. They mesh really well as a team. It's one of those things where I remember speaking to some of the other guys about it who've played against them, and they're just like, wait, you think you're in a better position than them, and then they're just in a better position no matter what, and they just somehow roll you. It doesn't matter.
we'll get them next time.
It is a two round robin, so you've got to go against them again.
Yeah.
Oh God. What what did you guys play? What like team comps?
Uh, so first game we did like Mundo, Volibear, Diana, Ashmilio.
Okay.
So and they had a Cho'Gath, Kha'Zix, Oriana, Jin, Leona, and the Jin got really fed, so just one tapping everyone.
Oh.
In the second game, we had Renekton, Sejuani, Lissandra, Silverborn, and they had Set, Silas, Syndra, Caitlyn, Renata, and Caitlyn was just one tapping everyone, so you know it was rough to play, man.
Who was playing ADC? Was it? Is it? Oh, I can't remember. Is it Bessie?
Yeah, Bessie.
Yeah. Ooh. What were the comms like? Pretty quiet.
I think it could use some work, yeah, on our side for sure.
Yeah.
Uh, we're a newly formed team
Yeah. Yeah.
a month or a few weeks ago, so got some work there to do. So obviously, and generally just like communication, maybe. Yeah.
We played against the Paragons last week, wasn't it? And
Yes.
it was a 2-1 win for you guys. A rough
Yeah.
first game, but then I think you guys played really well in the next two games.
Yeah. I think yeah, like those games went pretty well to be fair.
Yeah.
Um, I got carried. Yeah. Yeah, it was our first like games together, like
Yeah.
official games together. So
Yeah. Did you get banned out again completely in the Real
yeah,
Humans
quite a
games?
few of my champs were banned out. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
mean, I expected it really to coming into like
Yeah.
casual settings.
Well, especially with
But
you're the highest elo player on the team, aren't you?
yeah, so it's to be expected.
Yeah. But how you feeling about the team comp going in now with the Paragons Krakens?
So I mean, I'm really liking the Paragons side more,
Yeah, Volibear,
but
Swain, Tom, and Zyra, Jinx.
yeah, obviously the Krakens have drafted a strong bot like
Yeah.
poke bot, or like they have a like strong poke with Lux, Karma, and Caitlyn. So I think if since um since the Paragons have like a front to back comp with Jinx
Hmm.
and the three like frontliners, um, it could be a bit difficult to fight because they're kind of short range.
Yeah. Uh, I think they really need to play around Jinx getting her reset off.
Yeah, that's definitely one of their win cons.
I'm not sure about the Zyra jungle though. I think it's a very solo queue pick.
Yeah,
I don't know how it's going to do into the Vi. Is Vi unstoppable when she's in her ult?
yes.
Yeah. So it's not particularly going to stop Vi from setting up the engage, but we do have Caitlyn and Karma going for a little cheesy bush.
Hmm.
Oh, what time are you on?
124.
Okay, cool. I think we're synced.
Oh, wait. Oh. Okay.
There we go. Right. So we haven't seen any drastic starts.
No.
We did have a little level 1 invade last game, but nothing came from it. The Nocturne actually, never mind, I lie. Nocturne wasn't spotted and was about to be, so he just walked into one of the bushes and waited until the Pantheon was taking his red, stole his raptors, and then smited his red, and he lost. Pantheon lost his red. It was very sad to see.
That's funny.
Strong early game fighting from bot side actually. I mean, both ADCs are really low. Ooh,
Yeah. A lot of
this,
action going down.
this top is going for it.
Yeah, I think this is. I think Yorick has really had a really weak early until he reaches 6.
Yeah,
That's when he's strong. Volibear has a very strong early and kind of falls off. But
I know nothing about top lane matchups because I'm just a little peasant ADC. Don't know much about anything else. But Vi a little bit late, really, clearing her
yeah, her
camps.
clear is very very slow.
Yeah, Zyra's is
Uh,
really really fast on the opposite end.
I
As
think he could probably.
what I think,
I
what I've
mean,
seen.
unless he did something wrong, there's no way he's only at Wolves at 3 minutes. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know why he's so late to it. I mean, Zyra's nearly in bot lane here, going for a gank. Karma has to flash.
yeah,
Jinx
there's a
is.
flash coming up from
Ooh.
Zyra. Okay.
Josh Boss sidesteps the route.
Oh, it's
Really
well
well played.
played.
And
And
then
then
Chris
gets
does get taken down in mid lane.
Zyra just.
Oh,
Zyra just. Oh, okay.
Zyra's.
That's dead.
Oh,
That was a greedy. I think it was a greedy, very greedy pathing from
yeah.
the zero vision.
I mean, oh, wait. Vi still hasn't taken her blue or Gromp. I think she's going to
It's
go for a little gank on the mid lane too. Lux isn't going to follow up with it, but
she's out of mana and
yeah.
seems fine.
I don't actually know if that's worth it at all.
She is wasting a lot of time just walking around. She's losing a lot of tempo, for
Yeah,
sure.
and
She
she's
just
going to
gets
get caught.
cheesier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we.
So
Yeah,
definitely should have just done her blue and her Grom because that's still up. So she's actually falling behind in CS.
yeah. I think she probably should have just looked at her mid lane and saw she had no mana and went, nah, I'm not going to
Yeah.
go there. But they are 1 kill away from getting Feats of Warfare. Karma looking for another gank in mid lane. There they go.
Rush out
He's
comes
going to have to
soon.
flash, yeah. Oh, we've got a pause. Everyone's disconnected.
Summer has disconnected.
I did just get a ping from Down Detector saying League of Legends is having issues.
Mm.
Who you reckon's got the better late game?
I definitely think the side of Paragons has the better late game
You reckon?
because yes,
Yeah, to be
uh,
fair, they've got Jinx and Tom Ken. Sorry, Swain and Tom Kench. I think those are so scary late game.
Yeah, I think they have a really strong front to back on Paragon's side. Uh,
Why is yours still paused? Oh, there we go. Yeah, cool.
we'll have to see, but
I think this is probably just going to be another case. We saw it in the first game that the Royal Navy won. They had a really strong like choke point team where if they ever caught the Paragons in a choke point, I think it was just a guaranteed Krakens victory in the fight.
yeah,
I think again they've got another great choke point team.
yeah, I think Krakens will be just looking for like a Lux binding,
Yeah,
and then they're gonna just poke them out of objectives, and that's just how they're gonna play. And then Paragons have to, they have to take the initiative to actually engage with the Tom W, whatever
oh,
flank.
nice
whatever.
smite fight. Does go to the Paragons. Jinx
And
reset
Jinx
coming
goes
out.
her passive, yeah.
Yeah, is she
So
gonna be able to
this is
clean
why
up it? Yeah, here we go.
very scary for this. So I think that's very well played from Paragons, and
Yeah,
definitely put them in the lead there.
gonna have nearly a 2k gold lead now actually. 2 kills for the Jinx too, it's huge. Feats of Warfare too. Now they just have to focus on objectives. They've already taken one. Grub's been up in a minute. I think they're in a really good position right now.
Yeah, and Vi is behind 20 CS. That's
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's
not
one of
too
those things we said earlier though, isn't it, with Vi clear times against Zyra.
yeah, she's down 800 gold against Zyra, so as you can see,
Ooh.
Volibear and Yorick fighting here. So Yorick does get really strong once.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just exploded with strength.
But he's basically a minion without Maiden, so
Yeah.
I
Zyra's
mean
here.
Volibear just used ult there, so he doesn't really have a good way to engage onto Volibear and avoid the wall. So
Yeah.
but now it's just Yorick is so disgusting.
Oh, nice sidestep from Chris. He's gonna get rooted anyway and get ulted.
Yeah,
Sad. Nice little pick though. It's one of the things that they need to try and avoid. Could see another. Oh, they have spotted her.
see an engage on the Jinx. At the bottom.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like they'll find anything.
No. Jinx does have a rocket up. She might be able to find this. Are we going to see a cheeky little ult? Oh, it's coming out. Is it going to hit? Oh! Just misses.
Tom just flashed. I did not see where he flashed, but he just flashed.
Oh yeah.
I think he was trying to shield the KR.
Ah yeah.
But I don't think Jinx was low enough to die.
No. I think it would have just been a knock up though, wouldn't it? And then the CC, with Caitlyn trapping, and she wouldn't have actually been able to get to safety. Even if the Vi does get taken down underneath tower, the Jinx might be able the Caitlyn might be able to pick up the kill. Ooh. Zara.
Oh, Vi is getting.
Oh, she's getting nuked by plants. Oh, can the Swain get the kill? No. The Tom Kench might.
I mean, this is very good to continue.
Yeah.
Swing.
Oh. Tom Kench just pick up the Vi. I mean, they could still fight this. Tom Kench just misses his tongue. Yeah, the ref like slowly increasing their lead at the moment. They have seen the Zyra there.
You see a Volibear engage here on top.
If he gets the ult
Your
off on the tower, he might be able. No. Maiden comes out. No longer a minion. Ooh.
Chris gets ulted by Lux.
Oh.
Manages
It
to
looks
survive.
just necessary. Volibear getting
Oh, he doesn't
double
even get
teamed.
to take down Maiden.
No.
His life. Unlucky.
They have so much range in bot lane. Caitlyn Karma. It's horrible. It's the bot lane you don't want to play against. So much poke coming out from Karma onto the Jinx. Kind of puts her out the fight. Lux walking down. She might be able to find an ult here. Caitlyn also has a ult up. Jinx has to flash.
A gang from Swain here.
Yeah. Not gonna be able to find anything though. Volibear really putting pressure on this top lane. It's already nearly got 2 plates actually.
He actually decides to just beat up Maiden. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Let's see if he actually survives this. He does not have ult up, so I think he just dies here.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he just died.
Oh.
No, that's okay, I guess.
They do take the Drake. That's... not that Volibear's death matters to the Drake, but
So we do see the lead decreasing on Paragons, so it's
yeah.
only about 500 gold.
Yeah,
lead.
yeah. Who's it on?
That's mainly on Lux is quite far ahead of Swain.
Yeah, nearly 1,000 gold actually. Ooh, Jinx.
Fighting.
Jinx really low again. It's not been that long since she got back in lane either. It's just that Caitlyn Karma pressure. Volibear in mid. Going to he's not having a good time.
Yep, this Volibear is probably hating life right now.
Ooh.
Oh, I see why die here, yeah.
Nice. She does get. Yeah,
yeah.
she does get it though. Is it worth it though? Probably not. No one's contesting the. What's his name? Yorick. And he's gonna probably get top tower here actually. Plates have just fallen. Yeah.
First tower goes to the side of Krakens.
Yeah. Oh, Feats has already been claimed by Paragons. I didn't even notice. I think they got grubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
4-man coming for bot. Swain and Zyra rotating for it though. There's not really much to actually do in bot lane. I'm not sure what they're planning on doing here. Herald's up in 10 seconds. And we're still bot. Yeah. Goes to Caitlyn. Big ult coming from Zyra though. Are they gonna? Yeah, they're gonna catch the Karma. Goes to Zyra. Swain uses his TP to get there.
Doesn't seem necessary. He does lose a bit in the tower.
They're gonna just leave tier 1 tower too. Yeah,
What tower goes down?
bot lane tower. But they are gonna pick up Rift Herald probably. Jungler isn't there to contest, so... Oh. Swain just eating Lux's abilities right now. Gonna get hit by another... Oh,
Might be dead here.
oh, he is. Yorick's minions just helping the push. God, what a champion.
So yeah, it seems like Krakens is actually ahead now.
Yeah.
And then look onto this Caitlyn here.
Oh, nice flash from the Caitlyn. Jinx is really going for it. Is he gonna land the ult? No, he just misses. It's gonna pick up. Yeah, pick up the kill and Vi. Not gonna be able to find much else from it. Try and take that Maiden.
Maiden's is just dead on my screen.
Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Yeah, she is dead. Not much came from that Rift Herald really. It damaged the mid tower.
Does seem a bit wasted.
Yeah.
So they're going to be prepping for Drake here.
Yeah.
Drake, which would be the stall point for Paragons.
Yeah. What Drake is it? Hex Tech Drake. Huge for both teams really. But what were you saying about tempo?
So it does seem like Paragon's tempo is a bit off because we have Jinx still in base whilst they're already starting. So I think it's just a give angle here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't contest this, so...
It's unfortunate with the back timers. They're looking for the fight though. Volibear pushing that tier 1 bot. They're going to take tier 1 mid though for the Krakens. Jinx is in a position where she doesn't actually really know where to be.
Yeah. It would be possible she could have pushed top tower and got that in for a trade, because she saw 5 mid. Yeah, she is rotating to that right now.
Yeah, no one's really looking to move to it either. Actually, no, saying that Caitlyn and Karma are coming up now. Thought they were going to stay mid. Flash Q by the Vi. Oh, I don't.
Tom just spit her back into the enemy.
Oh no!
It was a bit of an imp play. She got hit by Redemption as well.
Yeah. Oh dear. She's got Yuntals and Runans at the moment. I think it's a pretty good item actually, Runan's second. She's not got the highest damage though. Oh, another pause. Probably buying boots next with 2 daggers. I'd hope she's probably going to look at getting an IE next. But I think the Runans is quite good. Try to clear away those Yorick minions.
For sure.
What's going on? Oh, okay. Riot is loving life. Paragons not really. They've got 2 Drakes and stuff, but they've got no towers. Well, they've not taken any towers, whereas they've actually lost 3 tier 1s. It gives the Krakens a huge advantage in being able to get into their jungle. Rotate for plays easier. Looking for a 4-man dive on the Yorick.
Yorick might just be dead on my screen here, so we do see that the trap lands here, so I think
Yeah.
he just might be dead. I don't
Yeah.
know why he's dead. Like, that's not very good. He just wasted flash.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem they'll probably convert this to a bot tower, which is pretty good. Or
Yeah, the Jinx will be able to get a reset off and then go back to Atakan.
I
Hopefully.
see Swain on the flank here.
Yeah.
It could be a good angle.
I don't think they want to risk too much. I think they're because their resistance is just being shredded right now.
It does seem hard for Krakens to enter right now.
Yeah.
Because of the Swain on the flank.
Nice
and
pull.
Tom Kench just goes in.
Knocks up. I think who's gonna take it? Zyra's gonna. Nice smite.
I think it,
Yeah. Jinx is on a reset
Krakens
now.
are just all dead here, so
Yeah. Jinx is just
very well played from
huge.
Paragons.
Yeah. Ooh.
It does seem that Lux gets taken down well, so
Yeah.
obviously this it's just a disaster.
Yeah, it is. They got caught in a choke, a really hard choke, and the engage from the Tom Kench I thought was a bit precarious, but then it actually played off really well. And then we've got Jinx rotating up to top, but yeah, I think Paragons played that really well with the situation that they're in. They've got both the Drake and pretty much an ace.
Yep. So what would have probably been a better play was like a cross map play where since they're down Yorick, who's basically their front line, they kind of needed to not fight there because they've just got a bunch of squishies and wouldn't be able to really enter through that tri-bush.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not actually sure what Vi's building here. I don't know if she's going full AD. Hopefully she's gonna pick up a few tank items, just to alleviate that problem of Swain not being Yorick not being there. The Krakens seem to be in a bit of mayhem situation. They've got Yorick, Karma, and Vi in mid lane.
Yeah.
They're going to be really late to getting into this Drake pit. Volleybed does TP into the back.
I think Lux is kind of late with his TP as well, so they can't really do anything. She probably should just stay top and farmed, because right now they can't really do anything. Gonna look to push mid here, whilst Paragons look to push the bot tower.
I don't think it's too bad. However, they've got a demolish stack off. They're going to take the tier 2, maybe even tier 3 here.
Everyone on Krakens is recalling this.
Yeah.
Gonna look to back off.
They don't get the tier 2 on the bot lane for the Paragons though. They had the opportunity to, if they just stayed a little bit longer. What are they doing with 3 minions that are now gone?
An aggressive flash from Swain.
Yeah.
Which finds nothing.
Yeah, someone's just said the Krakens are really heavily bleeding on side lanes here. There's so much CS being missed. Jinx walks into both of those. Oh, she isn't going to go down.
On 1 HP.
How much HP was that? 60 HP. Lux, though.
We do see Lux actually walking very far around.
Yeah. They don't have their Jinx.
Did you try and see a Krakens engage
Yeah,
here?
here we go. Oh,
Okay, Tom
Wildman's
can
gonna eat.
don't spit back into the enemy this time.
Oh, cancelled the Vi Q. That's nice.
So the next fight here could decide who gets the Baron. As we see, both teams are just ARAMing.
Yeah, most teams have their ults back up. Swain doesn't have his, and Tom Kench doesn't have his. It's quite detrimental, actually.
Yeah. So they are clearing out vision in the jungle.
Yeah.
If Vi gets heavily chunked, I don't think she can continue
No.
the recall.
If they decide to recall her, I think the Paragons just... Oh, Jinx is just eating these Lux R's.
So she will have to recall.
I think she is. I think she's staying.
I think it was a good timer to recall because Vi needed to recall as well. So now Jinx will be late for anything that happens right now.
Yeah, she's only just getting a recall off. Wildman Sam, the first person I've seen in a long time into a side lane.
And what Yorick goes to answer. So he has no minion right now, so he's basically a minion.
Yeah. Oh.
We see Jinx Rocket going to check the Baron pick, which was not getting started.
I mean, I think if nobody was there, fair enough, but Volibear was literally walked by as Jinx's rocket passed by him.
Right, yes. But it's fortunate that the cooldown is very low, so
yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
It's definitely going to be up for the next team fight anyway, at least. Jinx going back into the side lane again. Volibear taking jungle. I think both teams are really scared to start a Baron here. Volibear's fighting. Maybe we're going to see a fight break out in mid here. Nice knock up by the Tom Kench. They're going to be able to take down the Caitlyn.
Caitlyn just dies.
Yeah. Looks hit by
I'm
a
gonna try and look for
W.
more here, but they're probably just gonna go Baron.
Yeah.
Drake is up in 27 seconds. So they can possibly do this. Yorick TP's in.
Vi's on her way.
I think with how low the Paragons members are, this could be really bad. So they should
they've done the right thing.
They're in a good position to. They're in a good position to contest Drake. Maybe.
I think they're gonna be a little bit late for it, but I think they'll be able to get vision with Swain W. Caitlyn's just getting back, not taking the Hextech teleporter. Jinx R comes out, but
they could look to do a steal here.
Oh, Yorick takes it. Nice ult coming out from the Lux.
They just wiped
Jinx just auto-attacking from over the wall. Volibear right in the middle of the fight. Is going to get eaten by Tom Kench. Is spat back into the fight, which was a good decision that time.
Jinx just cleans up here.
Yeah.
Really strong with her free item spike.
Oh, they're going to catch up.
Well.
Another nice W. Oh, Karma W.
It could just be the middle towers and the inhibitor.
Yeah, I think maybe they send someone up to the top wave. Oh.
Yeah, Jinx is very strong now, hitting her free item spike. And she has a really strong front line, so...
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to get on top of her. I think even if Vi does dive on top of her, I don't think it's the best decision for her to do.
Yeah.
I think they just recall there before taking the Hextech and then walk up to Baron, but Both teams pushing for this Baron now. Lux in bot lane. She doesn't have TP. Well, neither does Yorick, so I don't know who's better to have. Volibear at level 17, Yorick level 15. I think that's the effect of them just leaving so many waves.
Yeah.
Ooh. Swain caught? Swain's caught it. Ooh. They need to walk out. Okay, Swain flashes out. And his ult does go down.
It was a valiant zoning effort for the Baron here. So it looks like Volibear is actually going in.
Yeah, nice.
And Tom.
Nice knock up.
Oh, this could actually work in their favor, yes. Okay, they do secure the kill on Vi.
Yeah, Jinx doesn't get a reset off, unfortunately. Too long since she last damaged. Oh.
We do see Lux just pushing bot. Although I think
She has to back.
she does have the back right now,
Yeah.
otherwise they're just gonna end the game with Baron.
Maiden goes down.
Jinx, it might have been better for Jinx to just
Yeah.
go mid with her team here because it's definitely an end angle.
They're not going to be able to end it. What? They don't get the end off there, but they do have a full wave coming in now, and then they've also got this top. Jinx can be able to get a reset off and go in. Ooh.
Okay, that hits no one, but the Jinx is so strong right now.
Yeah. The amount of shielding they have on their team though at the moment. That Jinx got a few auto attacks onto that Lux, but just actually didn't do any damage. Didn't even break the shield. She's gonna get another reset off.
Amazing route.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just over. Yeah. So.
Nice. Well played from the RAF there.
Yeah, really well played with and they played the comp really well with the Jinx in the back line.
Yeah. Questionable Tom Kench in top lane, but we ignore it. We ignore it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's well played. You got an MVP for that game?
The Jinx played really well.
I do agree. She did like to eat the Luxars though quite often.
Yeah, I mean, even I eat a few of those sometimes. Like they're pretty hard to hit.
You're right. Um, what about Ace?
I really like the Lux on the Kraken side. I think if they played more to their strengths of poke and they could have maybe just like waited for Lux
Yeah,
going in, but
yeah,
it was kind of hard because they didn't really have space from due to lack of frontline and it didn't really sync. The synergy was not there with like Vi, who wants to dive, and then
yeah,
the rest of the team who wants to just like sit back and poke. So
yeah. I think if they had a different jungler, they probably had a really good just walk back and fight kind of comp. But I think every time they got into a team fight, they just went in, and as you said, they didn't utilize their poke that well. Because once they were in, and then they had the Paragons had so much like backline access to just jump back onto them.
yeah, so obviously a little bit of a draft diff here with the like engaged tools that Paragons had. It just completely just shut out the poke style of Krakens, and as you can see, Jinx could just clean up for free.
Yeah.
If she doesn't eat any Lux R's. Yeah. Okay to the Paragons.
Yeah, GG guys. I think next games will be Thursday. We've got the Renegades versus Cheesy Beans, and then who else is playing? Let me check.
Excited to see some Div 2 games, yes.
Hopefully the Renegades aren't being streamed. God. We've got the Unruly Rapscallions versus Roblo Warriors. So I think that both games should be pretty good, but we'll see. Cool. Hopefully see you guys next week.